It's the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. What is up, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever, whenever, however you tuning in from. How you feeling? How you mama, sister, brother, cousin, daddy, uncle, auntie, grandma, grandpa, Gigi, cat, dog, fish, kids? How they doing? How you play cousin? How you group chat getting along? Y'all trying to get that trip out the chat? How your edges doing? You good? Okay, good. Let's talk. Go get some water. Thought I forgot. I gave you a couple days off. Go get some water. Your liver screaming. It is the first. That's insane. So I was thinking, it was a conversation going on social media, and I just so happened to see it, and it was about blue magic grease, right? And I won't go, into the conversation or whatever. But y'all remember blue magic grease? And again, this might be a culture thing. If you don't know, you don't know. Just the message will still apply after I get through this little bit, I promise. But yeah, anywho, blue magic is a hair grease that black people, melanated people, other cultures might use it if, depending on their hair texture or hair type. Um, my mama and my grandmother kept it in the bathroom, in a little plastic tote underneath the cabinet. Some people's kept theirs in the little medicine cabinet. Others kept theirs on the dresser. You know, if it was used on your hair, you can. Me having this conversation, the smell of it comes back to mind. They still sell it, by the way. Y'all can find it at Walmart if you need it. Um, man, like if you were to turn that white top or yellow top right now, because it blue, green. I can't remember if they had red or yellow, but I know it's a blue kind and it's a green kind. And then if you get to add other stuff into it, it changes colors again depending on what hairstyle they going for you. But the smell alone, y'all, brings back my childhood. That's a flashback. And hot combs and curling irons and bow-rets and bobos and all kind of stuff, right? But as they were having this conversation, I was reading through it. All I could think about, man, like that wasn't just hair grease, that was a ritual that was passed down from my granny to my mama, to me. That my friends also got the experience. It was a ritual, a moment, it's a core memory at this at this time. Some of the best healing, didn't come from a therapy office, a therapist's office, a therapy office. Goodness, back in the 90s, and wasn't nobody laying on couches. Everybody went to a salon, a kitchen beautician, or somebody that had a salon. Okay, you didn't knock it in the 90s. If you could do hair and you was good, we went and got a hair did, right? Whether it was a warm kitchen, if you was a kid, you probably either sat on the floor. If you was real little, you sat in somebody's lap. If you After you got to a certain age, probably like 6, 7, they used to stack pillows on the floor, and then you would just sit on the pillows. So the smaller you were, that's it. You had 3, 4, 5 pillows, and you couldn't do too much moving. Because the first thing they do is be like, you need to stop moving your head, even though they was in control of your hair. Anywho, again, another core memory flashback. But I just remember that grease being part, my hair getting parted, that grease, that finger get dipping in that grease, sliding down my hair, and my hair being plaited up. And like I said, just while I was going through this Facebook post, it's just all I could think about was, in a world where we are so focused and so obsessed with like the next best thing. You know, what's next? What's new? What's this? What's this hot trending hairstyle or this hot topic or design or what's the, you know, like what's coming up next? What's the new app? What's the new, right? We sometimes forget that the best solution is the one that's already worked before. Everything old ain't outdated. Some of it really is foundational. Like we are constantly searching for innovation when the real magic is in the basics. Drinking water before bed. Now this is where everybody else who didn't have that blue magic experience is where y'all can tune back in. Because we all need a ritual. You know, we all need basics that we can build upon. So drinking water before bed. Saying grace over your food if you say grace. Sitting in silence for a few minutes before reaching for your phone at the beginning of the day. Maybe even you still using a little blue magic in your hair. And just minding your business. Mind your business. That jar to me represents care, presence, patience, you know? It really was more than grease. It was love wrapped up in a routine. You didn't need an 8-step hair care routine. You just needed a hot comb, some old school music playing, and a old lady, not too old now, watch your mouth, but an older lady, usually a aunt, somebody granny, somebody mama, who knew how to make you feel seen and heard. Who would take that curly hair, bedhead, afro, whatever it was, and you would sit in that chair or sit on them pillows, and you would transform, become something more, you know? It would just an enhancer. I couldn't get the word out. We've replaced a lot of our rituals with algorithms. But in the rituals that we've had, they grounded us. They remind us of who we are, where we come from, and what still works. So, I say all that to say you don't need a subscription box to start taking care of yourself. If you have one, great. You may not need it. If you do, great. Keep using it. Do what works for you. You don't need a TikTok call to be whole. You just need consistency. You need some nourishment. Drink your water. And you need a moment to check in with yourself. Like somebody's auntie and mama and grandma used to check on you and your scalp. Thoroughly, tenderly, and without rushing. So today, let's bring back one ritual from our past. Maybe it's coconut oil. Rubbing down in that daily, you know? Maybe it's a song, playing a song that used to make you feel good about yourself that you forgot about. That pop up randomly some days, you know? Maybe it's calling somebody you love and sitting on the phone in silence and just talking to them. Maybe it's sitting outside and just watching the birds go by, feeling the breeze. Maybe it's taking a walk. Maybe it's going for a jog or a run. Maybe it's watching an old movie. Find that old thing that used to ground you and use that today. I found this mantra, so I'll share it with y'all. It says, I honor my roots. I carry wisdom with me. What worked before can still bless me now. I do not have to reinvent what already heals. So it says, I honor my roots. I carry wisdom with me. What worked before can still bless me now. I do not have to reinvent what already heals. Your healing, it doesn't have to be complicated. At least not today. Take the day off of today. Sometimes it just takes some stillness, a little grease, and some old school R&B. If you know, you know. And sometimes it just take $1 to $2. Go buy that lottery ticket. I gave you a couple of days off. Go, like seriously, seriously. Um, if you can, if it's on your heart, if you think you can win it, $1 to $2. Go buy a lottery ticket. If you don't win, don't hit up my line. If you do win, hit up my line. Let me know. I love to congratulate you. You know, I won't be salty or nothing. Otherwise, you know, I hope y'all have a fantastic day. That was all I got. I was just thinking about that Blue Magic grease. I think I got some in the cabinet. Is it weird if I just go smell? It's probably weird, but you know, I'm a weirdo. It's cool. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Go sit outside, enjoy the weather. Go get a snow cone. That's something that brings you find something that brings you joy. And just enjoy the day. Share the joy with somebody else. If you can afford, you know, you don't want to get a lotto ticket, you get a snow cone, buy somebody else a snow cone. I ain't gonna say buy nobody lunch, because some people they be going, I mean, if you can afford it, by all means, but some people be, sheesh, they be having that, they be throwing down. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll talk to y'all later. It's the first of the month. Wake up. Well, let me stop. Bye.